Hello students, today we are going to discuss class 8 science chapter number 3 synthetic fibers and plastic. Before starting this chapter, just take a rewind of class 6 chapter number 3 fiber to fabrics, class 7 chapter number 3 fibers from animals, and this fibers especially which are obtained means synthetic fibers and plastic. What I want to say is that if you have not studied properly in class 6 and class 7 the same chapter number, then you can just go, you can check my YouTube channel. There I have uploaded class 6 chapter number 3 also and class 7 chapter number 3 also. After understanding both that video, then let's come in this. Actually, what is there in this chapter? It's just upgraded form of both standard. In class 6 we have just get a knowledge about the natural fibers like plants, and in class 7 we have taken knowledge about the natural fiber which are obtained from animals. And in this chapter which we are going to take a knowledge the fibers which are specially being produced in industries and which are being produced by chemicals, means synthetic fiber, and after the products of synthetic fiber. So let's start this chapter. Synthetic fibers and plastic. Natural fibers are obtained from plants and animals. This thing we have studied in class 6 only. Most natural fibers are short and have to be spun. Means they are not having a big, means long, they are not having, their length is very short. So that's why the natural fibers are short and they have to be spun. They have to be spun. Spun means we have to, after binding it, we have to make it long. Together to form long yarn. As you are spinning this yarn, then it will become a long, and then you can. But there is one natural fiber which have a long fiber, that is silk. So there is silk is an exception. So here you can see most natural fibers are short and have to be spun together to form a long yarn except silk. Some examples of plants fibers are jute, cotton, nylon and coir. Wool and silk are the examples of animal fiber. Synthetic fibers are made from chemicals like natural gas and petroleum. Synthetic fibers are obtained as long, continuously filaments and usually do not have to be spun together to increase their length. Acrylic and nylon are the few examples of synthetic fiber. What I want to say, actually in the natural fiber and synthetic fiber, if anybody will ask you, what is the difference? Both are fibers only, and why natural fiber, why not synthetic fiber, and why synthetic fiber, why not natural fiber? So first thing, natural fibers are obtained from plants and animals. From the plants we have seen that some of the examples as I have written here also, cotton, jute, linen and cotton. And from the animals we have seen wool and silk in the class 7 only. But in this chapter we are going to study about the synthetic fiber. Synthetic fiber means a fiber which is obtained from chemicals which are specially being produced in industries like acrylic, nylon, polyester, and many more examples are there of synthetic fiber. Okay students, so let's start after these all things. But can you tell me what is polymer? Have you ever heard the word polymer? If you have not heard the word polymer, then you may have heard the word monomer. I don't think so that you have heard. Monomer means many monomers join chemically to form a large molecule called polymer. But what is monomer? See, as you may have seen garlands of flower, each and every garland has many flowers, right? And all the flowers join and become a garland. Similarly, each and every flower come to the point of monomers. Monomers means each and individual unit molecule is called monomer. When this monomer joined, it becomes a polymer. So many monomers join chemically to form a large molecule is called polymer. A length of string links the flower in a garland together. Similarly, chemical bonds hold monomers together. The process by which identical molecules called monomer. The process by which each and every identical molecule is called monomer, which are linked together to form a polymer, and this process is called polymerization. What is called? Polymerization. Silk, cotton, wool and natural polymers, synthetic fibers and plastics are also polymers but are human made or artificial. So remember dear students what we have studied about. The monomers means each and every molecule which are linked to make a big things. As for example, I am talking about this watch only. So this watch is not made up of one atom or one molecule. It is made up of different types of atom, different molecules, and then they have binded, and then this watch is formed. Similarly, if we talk about any synthetic fiber, so they are made up of small unit called atoms, and when these atoms join together, it becomes a polymer. Monomers join. So one unit of a molecule is called monomer, and then when lot of monomers are joined chemically or linked to each other is called polymer. Okay, some important synthetic fibers. What are some important synthetic fibers? Can you name them? Any of the synthetic fiber? Rayon. What is rayon? Can you tell me? Rayon is also called artificial silk. Natural silk you know very well. In the 7th standard we have studied about the natural silk. Natural silk is obtained from cocoons. Can you tell me? Silk moth. Have you heard the word or not? In the 7th standard we have studied about it. Okay. So rayon is called an artificial silk, which is specially made by chemically treating wool pulp, and it has a silken luster, means shining property of the silk, and it's much cheaper than natural silk. Natural silk is very high in rate, but if we talk about the artificial silk, rayon is cheap in compared to natural silk. Okay, so it was the first human made fiber. If anybody asks you which is the first human made fiber, so remember you can just give the answer. The first human made fiber is rayon. Raw material for making rayon is wood, which is a natural plant product. Anybody will ask you, rayon is made up of which synthetic fiber, or which type of chemicals are used to make a rayon? So just answer, wood is used to make rayon, which is a natural plant product, and rayon is considered semi-synthetic fiber, means partially it is a synthetic fiber. Since it is made up of wood, so wood means obtained from nature, nature means plant, so that's why it's called semi-synthetic fiber. But rayon is the first artificial fiber, means first fiber which is made by man-made. Now properties of rayon. What are the properties of rayon? Which type of quality do rayon have? So remember, rayon is soft to touch and lustrous like silk. When you will touch to the rayon, it is very soft and it is very lustrous, shiny also, just like silk. It drapes very well and it is easy to dye. Means it can be colored in any color. So it is very draped very easily and it can color into the any colors. It is highly absorbent. It can absorb more and more. It becomes creased easily, but it cannot. It can be ironed also. Yeah, you may see the silk kurta, silk sari. So whenever it can be creased easily and it can be ironed also very easily. It can be attacked by the insects and biodegradable. Yeah. Some of the synthetic fibers are non-biodegradable, but if I talk about the rayon, so rayon is biodegradable also, and rayon can attack by insect also. Means insect can attack to the rayon and rayon can be decomposed also. That's why it's called biodegradable. I hope all of you are understanding. If you want to write this note, then you can write about the natural fiber and synthetic fiber. As you are seeing on the board, as I had explained you about the rayon, rayon is the first human made fiber. It is a synthetic fiber, and since what are the properties of rayon, you can see here the properties of rayon as I have written also. The first properties of rayon is that rayon is a soft to touch. This is the properties of rayon. Properties of rayon, right? The rayon is soft to touch. It is draped very well and it is easy to dye. It is highly absorbent. It becomes creased easily but can be ironed also. It can be attacked by insects and it is biodegradable. See, whenever you are studying anything, just study point by point. So as you get the first topic in your book, that rayon, so write what are the properties of rayon and after that the uses of rayon. What are the uses of rayon? Uses to make shirts, suit, jackets and other clothing items, right? So remember dear students, whenever we are talking about the uses of rayon, the rayon is used to make shirts, suits, jackets and other items of clothing. It is also used to make home furnishing material like bedspreads, curtains, carpets, tablecloths and so on. It is also addition, it is used to make bandage, diapers and so on. So these are the uses of rayon. So first of all, when we talk about any type of synthetic fiber, we must know about that fiber. As I have told you in this topic, first of all, we have studied about the natural fiber, synthetic fiber. After getting a knowledge of natural fiber, synthetic fiber, we have studied about what are synthetic fiber, what are the examples of synthetic fiber, and we have started with the rayon. What is rayon? What rayon means, in which type of chemical is used to make rayon? Why rayon is called semi-synthetic? Because of wood, and it is made up of wood only, so that's why it's called semi-synthetic. Wood is a natural which is obtained from the plant, so that's why it's called semi-synthetic. Why semi-synthetic? Why rayon is called semi-synthetic? You have to answer that question. What are the properties of rayon and what are the uses of rayon? Second is our nylon. I hope all of you have understand about this. If you want to take a screenshot or you want to note down in your notebook, you can note down also. I hope all of you have written about the rayon. Now we are talking about the nylon. Can you tell me anything about the nylon? Where you have seen or where you have used the nylon cloth? Anywhere? So first of all, I would like to tell you that nylon was invented as a cheap and replacement of silk. It is made from petroleum products. The American government used nylon to make parachute, tires, tent and ropes during the Second World War. It was called the miracle fiber. Miracle means, when it is specially used at the time of Second World War, and America was the first country to use this. But after then it is spread all over the world, and now some of the properties of nylon you can see. Nylon is very strong and durable fiber. It is highly elastic. It is lightweight and easy to drape. It is easy to wash and dry. It does not crease easily. It is waterproof. It is not attacked by the insects or fungus. I am telling you some of the uses of nylon. Nylon is widely used to make sportswear, swimming costume, stocking, jackets and other items of clothing. It is also used to make curtains and so on. It is resistant to corrosion, make it important material for making making gears, bearings, tires, ropes, airbags, toothbrush and whistle parachutes, fishing nets, conveyor belts and horses. So these are some of the uses of nylon. Whenever you are studying anything, so just make a point about the nylon as I have described you in the video. Please listen video 2-3 times so you will get a properties of nylon, what is nylon, what are the uses of nylon. Make a note and after then try to understand. So first in this video we have talked about the natural fiber, synthetic fiber. After the synthetic fiber, some of the examples, what is synthetic fiber, like rayon, nylon. I had explained you about the properties of the rayon, uses of the rayon, properties of the nylon and the uses of the nylon. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. And if you have not pressed the bell icon, press the bell icon for the latest updates. Thanks for watching. You can take a screenshot of the nylon.